Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, your boys are back with another episode of the Piledriver. We are joined tonight by a special guest, Feline Nimbus to my left. I am the best in the world. Next to me is my boy, Stabby Vince. And down low is the man, Tony Forge. What's up, boys? How's everybody doing?
Oh, I'm glitchy. What's up, man?
Everybody get a nice little rest today. A little day off kind of action, a little Sunday lazy day.
Right, Sunday was definitely a lazy day.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm behind still. You know, we didn't do a show last night. I had a lot of stuff going on, so I'm still a day behind. Yeah, Sunday was not lazy for me. I busted my ass. So it was a long weekend. We started off, man, hot, mega night of champions 26. I mean, This show was top to bottom, was great.
Start to finish, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, starting with pre-show matches, we had debuts upon debuts with Ray Larson, Rory Shield, and Pepper Pride all showing up to, you know, like we did say, Brandon's trying to go into this baddies division in 2025 and reestablish that, you know, as a female wrestler, Mega Championship Wrestling is where you want to be.
Right.
I mean, great matches from both of them. I mean, we had here. Tony got the card pulled up, and obviously it's not in order. So we'll start off first. We had Pepper Pride versus Pegasa. We've seen Pegasa before, but Pepper Pride, what did you guys think of her?
She's mean.
Right. She had some swagger about her.
Mm-hmm. She definitely looks like she wants some of that baddie title. She definitely has that aura about her, and you know, I could definitely see her eyes on the prize there, especially as we saw a little bit later in the show.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. We didn't see just her in the pre-show for sure.
No, she definitely made her presence felt during the normal show. She was able to pick up the win here over Pegasa.
Put that out with a submission too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, making a statement, I guess, so to speak. You know, like, and then again, she made another statement later on in the night, and we'll get into that as we go on. But tapping out Pegasa, who we've seen at Mega before, who had, you know, she's been to the con, she's been to some shows. In your debut, this is kind of a big win for Pepper.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you know, kudos to her. Hopefully we will see her back shortly. I mean, like I said, there was some developments, and we'll talk more about those later. Now let's get into this match. Ray Larson versus Rory Shield. Ray Larson gave me real big, like, I want to say like Britt Baker.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yes.
Yeah. She carried herself real well. The swag was there. Never got to see either one of these women wrestle. Sorry, I'm getting deliveries.
Thanks, hell kid. Yeah. You got delivery service, man?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, getting to see Ray Larson and Rory Shield show up again, 2 debuts here at Mega Championship Wrestling. You know, even though they were on the pre-show, they did put on a great match.
Yeah, no, 100%. To be honest, like, you know, going into seeing 2 people you're not familiar with at all, like, period, like, definitely, you know, it's very awesome to see them put on such a good match. You know, we can't say it enough about, you know, making names for themselves, but both Ray and Rory definitely did that.
Yeah, these are two women I definitely hope to see back at Mega Championship Wrestling in the near future.
Definitely, yeah.
Let's see what we got. We're gonna go all the way back to slide 1, and we're just gonna start here. Oh no, we can't. We got one more pre-show match. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't this. The graphic had changed. The stipulation had changed.
Yeah, it was.
Brandon had said that instead of the winner getting a Brass Knuckles Championship match, that Brazzi himself was going to be inserted into the Battle Royal to put his title on the line against everyone.
Yeah, this was a lot. I mean, I lost count, to be honest.
Right.
I don't remember how many people ended up coming in. There were some people to be honest, I don't even know half the people that ended up showing up. Like, there's people that I've never seen before. There's a lot of masks. I was like, oh my God, there's just people.
I mean, yeah, no, I can't remember the one guy's name. He had a kind of a mask like Brazzi used to wear, kind of like a Venom type mouth. I cannot remember his name for the life of me. There was another masked wrestler. I believe his name was Vigilante X.
Okay.
There, obviously we had Big Nasty, Vinny Maverick was in there. Tessin Gates, Vito Mozzarella. We got some comments. Michelle said I think 15 people. So I thought it was 17, 15 to 20 people was in this battle royal. Jill in the comments, hey guys, I know that I get. Oh, look at that. Thank you. I tried my best. I had a great time repping the matches that I got to ref on Saturday, man. It was real fun. But yeah, Brazzi Knuckles going into this match, especially with everything that's been happening last week on Turmoil, getting into it with Tessin Gates. This was a tough task for our Brass Knuckles champion.
Yeah, I mean, he put out until the very end. I mean, there was a few times when a lot of people had him over the ropes. Like I more than once saw him hanging over the ropes.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He had been thrown over and was able to, wrap himself up in that bottom ring rope on the way down and slide back in. It came down to Vito Mozzarella, Tessin Gates, Brazzi Suave, and I forget who the fourth man was even. Oh, El Taino.
El Taino.
Yeah. That's right. It was El Taino. And at very last, I believe Vito went out first, and then El Taino was out, and it was just Tessin and Brazzi, something we had seen on Turmoil, but this time it was just nose to nose. And at one point, Brazzi went under the ropes and climbed to the top. So, he hadn't eliminated himself, but looked like he was going for a kind of Hurricane Rana, flying head scissors, and Tessin just caught him.
Yeah, all power.
Like my heart dropped, dude. I was like, no. I was like, he's gonna, he's just gonna see ya. And Brazzi able to hold on to that top rope and just Hurricane Rana Tessin over. Being the referee, Mars and I were standing right there. Tessin's feet hit the floor. Brazzi was able to keep one foot on the apron, and still your Brass Knuckles champion, Brazzi Suave.
Well deserved.
And then, I did see something. I saw something from Brandon today, and I'm just going to read it real quick. I'm going to pull it up. But he said, about Brazzi, he was talking, and, we very, very rarely heard Brandon Xavier say nice things about Brazzi Suave.
Yeah.
He said, Brazzi's work with the homeless and the less fortunate is a true testament of his character and values. Brandon would have been proud to see him win the Crown Prince Memorial Battle Royal, and I can't agree more.
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah, so that, Brazzi Suave is still your champion. And then we can go to this. All right. El Tic Taco versus Pastor CeeLo for not the Brass Knuckles Championship, the Fighting Spirit Championship. It says Brass Knuckles in the middle of the thing.
I don't know if we ever had a correct one.
So
I like it. It makes it more fun.
This match was great, but the main thing for me here was CeeLo came out in a mask. Like,
it was awesome.
The dark taco mask. Like, it was been cool.
Dark taco. Oh my
so good.
God.
Yes.
Like, it looked great. Obviously, he's accompanied by Wrath. Just wow. I mean, this match went everything like we said it was. It looked like at one point the crowd was still trying to, they hadn't really gotten that Pastor CeeLo was not Pastor CeeLo anymore. And at this point, they did. Like, here is when they finally realized, like, holy shit, something's different. And I mean, like I said,
between his music now and everything, I mean, his demeanor, it all shows this is like a very evil Pastor CeeLo.
Right. You're so used to seeing CeeLo come out and have such high energy and everything, and he was just slow and menacing. Wrath behind him. So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wrath is scary.
Wrath is super scary. Wrath, Wrath also in the Brass Knuckles Championship Battle Royal, or Crown Prince Battle Royal, I'm sorry.
He beat the crap out of El Taino.
He definitely has a presence about him that, you can tell, like, it's the ominous, I guess, he's very ominous. So
he doesn't say a word.
Yeah.
And behind CeeLo too, like there's something, like you feel something's not good's about to happen.
Yeah. Pastor CeeLo able to pick up the victory here, able to retain his Fighting Spirit Championship. We can only wait and see what's going on now with Pastor CeeLo in the year 2025. This one. I've seen some clips of this one. I personally did not get to see that much of this match, but what I did see from the clips and the camera footage, the Southern Sinner taking on the Southern Sinner Colt Johnson taking on Dio Salvador in, I believe it was a Saints and Sinners match.
Correct.
I believe yes.
Which essentially just turned out to be a hardcore match. There was boxes of presents scattered about the ring.
Ooh,
and in the
fun stuff.
I was gonna say, in these presents, Vince will probably be able to tell you a little more. I do know there was a Lego bucket. There was a baseball club, like a billy club. It wasn't even a baseball bat. So Vince, take it away, my friend.
Oh man, we saw like little green army men, Hot Wheels. Man, at one point, I think there was just empty boxes getting thrown. It was pretty awesome. Definitely like an entire Lego set got demolished. I think there was something else that was just amazing. I mean, they were just going to town on each other, and that was just the whole point of it. It was it had reminiscence of the Samhain like Riddle Box match.
Right.
Let me tell you, Michelle says, Dios and Colt killed each other. At one point, Colt had a Hot Wheel imprint on the side of his head.
Oh.
So, I mean, it looked good. I know that Colt Johnson Dios bent Colt Johnson over the guardrail and gave him a spanking with the billy club.
Oh.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
Then, over the apron as well. So, like, this was intense match. Here we go. Jill said, I brought home a stocking from the Saints and Sinners match with a Lego in the toe. Hey, now that's a souvenir right there, baby. That's a souvenir. Yeah. Dio Salvador able to pick up the win here. I think I skipped Michelle's comment. I didn't see it till just now. This is the most important thing. The kids loved this one.
Yes. Getting that Hot Wheels out to them off the ring. Like, they were so happy.
Yeah. So, yeah. Dio
I didn't
Salvador,
even know that. That's great.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that we don't get to see anymore, Tony.
Yeah.
If I'm not in the ring reffing a match, I'd miss some of this stuff. And, like, Vince, that's why we got to rely on Vince in that hard cam position.
No joke.
This one. Okay, this one I was real worried about going in, Bull Rope Bully, Mike Michaels taking on Super Oprah with the Professor in a loser leaves mega match. So if the Bull Rope Bully lost, he would have to leave Mega Championship Wrestling. If Super Oprah loses, the Professor would have to leave Mega Championship Wrestling.
Well, and Professor seemed like he was trying to, let Oprah and Mike Michaels do their thing for most part of the match, yeah, for the most part. Couldn't help himself at the end.
He did definitely get involved towards the end, and sadly, it did not work out well in his favor. As Mike Michaels came over and, Hulkamania body slammed Super Oprah off the top rope, got the pin for the 1, 2, 3, and the Professor will have to leave Mega Championship Wrestling. Which is a sad day, if we're being honest, because Professor's been around for such a long time. He's been, manager of tag team champions in the past. I know that when I first started coming to Mega, he was with the Reject Academy. He had Zoe Sky and Big Mo and Tyreek Kalam. Like, that's a stable right there, buddy.
I remember coming back to Mega a couple years ago just as a fan, and there I want to say it was the Are There Any More Questions show, and that place was unglued for the Professor because he was having a match. And
he beat up Ken. He fought Ken.
Yeah. I was blown away by the pop and response he was getting from the fans. So it's a sad day to see him go.
Yeah, he got up on the bottom rope and did a cheer like he didn't climb to the top. He got on the bottom rope and cheered. He hit Ken with a fucking bionic elbow. Oh, see, look, Brant, I didn't see this. Professor held Oprah's foot, sacrificing himself. See, I didn't see this.
I wondered because it looked like he was trying to not necessarily stop Professor or Super Oprah, but
I didn't see the foot grab.
Don't do it kind of thing or something. Yeah,
that's what I thought it was. I didn't see the foot grab. I saw him on the apron, and I thought he was pleading like a don't jump on.
Oprah was gonna do splash and.
Yeah. So, I didn't see that, Brandon. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Professor must leave Mega Championship Wrestling. 2024, the last year of the Professor. Let's see what else. Oh, we did that. There we go. This one. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
This one. All right. So, not only just take away the verses, first of all, in the middle, and just go ahead and put Philly and Marino right in there.
Right.
It was a 5-way TLC match.
What a surprise.
Killer surprise from Brandon to throw another team into this already crazy matchup. I mean, in this match, dude, I saw Bryson double stomp. I believe it was Cash Inc.
Yes.
The table.
I thought it was
through a table.
It might have been Butchie. It might have been Butchie and Onyx. I'm not 100% sure who it was. I'd have to go. Yeah, and he double stomped him off the apron through the table. We saw Cash Inc. this close from grabbing the belts, and then the ladder was pushed over, and they went through some tables on the outside.
Yep.
This match was incredibly insane. It was hard to keep up with this one. We had 3 referees out there, and it was still hard to keep up because there's so much going on, man. And yeah, agreed. Michelle said, Lord, the table spots were so sick. And it was nuts. The big story, though, and coming off Mega Championship Wrestling here, and I've heard from Brandon Xavier, we now have a little bit of a dilemma, guys. We have tag team champions.
Oh, okay. That's how this is working. Okay.
Have you ever had co-tag team champions?
Ken climbing up the ladder gets to grabbing a belt. Marino gets a belt.
Yeah.
The stipulation, as I was told as head referee from Brandon Xavier, that the winning team had to come down with both belts. No team came down with both belts. So now we have co-tag team champions in the Philly Marino Experience and Cash Inc. January 25th, I can only assume something is cooking for New Phone, Who Dis, to give us solidified tag team champions.
That's going to be a hell of a match. I mean, I think did Cash Inc. beat Philly and Marino for the titles?
In a ladder match last year. Night of Champions.
Gotcha. So this is gonna be this will be a hell of a callback in January.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this is going to work. I mean, but this match was definitely, in my opinion, match of the night. Maybe. No, I take that back. I don't even know if I can say that.
No.
Because... Oh, and that's right. That's right. On January 25th, Brandon did state that Ken will be handcuffed to the barrier. God, I hope I'm the one that gets the handcuff. To make sure that, no foul play goes on and we come along with tag team champions. See what and this one. Okay, so we saw the return of Christian Napier last month at Jive Turkey when he made his presence known, attacking Alex Daniels after their match. So what do? We settle things in the ring around here. And this month we got 1v1 with Christian Napier and Alex Daniels. The caveat here was that Christian was not alone.
Yeah.
He was accompanied to the ring by Vincent Nothing and Big Al. And, to the point where they kept getting involved or not. I mean, they didn't get involved. They just kept trying to get up on and get in, talking smack to me. Like,
they were trying to steal your attention.
It got to the point. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Said I'll handcuff Ken to Paulie. There we go.
Well, then that's too much. They're gonna be too happy together.
I was gonna say, Ken's gonna be so distracted. Why even handcuff him?
Ken would like that.
Just put Ken next to Paulie.
Put him in the back room. Yeah, just put him in the back room. You can borrow my car. I don't care.
It got to the point where I had to personally eject Vince Nothing and Big Al. I can't. I tried to walk faster. You guys are it got to the point where I had to, physically eject Big Al and Vince Nothing. And when I did, as I turned around, we catch, the kick to the stomach and the twist hammerlock DDT from Christian Napier, and he's able to pick up the victory. I'm not even 100% sure that he needed Vince Nothing and Big Al down there.
Honestly, right? Yeah.
So
I would just as mind games are a way of keeping Alex on his toes, but right, he probably could have done it just as well by himself. Napier's no joke.
I agree 110%. Able to pick up the win. Go ahead.
There's that one spot I really wanted to talk about, though. That cutter straight to the floor.
Yes.
Like, that was just wow.
Daniels walked the top rope in the middle of the ring and then cuttered him. It was crazy.
Yeah. Christian was standing on the apron and they both went to the floor. It was pretty intense.
That was wild.
I mean, yeah. Michelle, I have a sick video of it. Can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see Jose and Michelle's pictures.
Right.
I know Brandon posted it, but we'll go ahead and say it because she's here, and so I'll give her flowers while she's here. Michelle and Jose fucking rock, dude. They kill it every show.
Every show.
So yeah, shout out to them.
Not even just Mega.
All the shows.
This one.
Hey, this one was
match.
awesome.
This match right here lived up to every bit of hype that we had been, projecting it to have for the last 2 months, dude.
Oh,
Sebastian and Storm Garcon with the Baddies Championship on the line.
Honestly, I had high expectations, but I figured, this is gonna be a banger. This thing, this was my match of the night.
Out the gate. They were on it. Sebastian was just nope, done.
Yep.
I'm done.
I mean,
they didn't let up the whole match.
No, not at all. It was the spot. There were some spots in this one that I wanted to make sure we touched on. So the Seth Rollins spot from Storm Garcon, the superplex into the Falcon Arrow was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But then on top of that, we had just seen Sebastian at training in turmoil, working on this fucking move. And
Yes.
when she hit it, we all went ape shit in the back because it was glorious. It's like a fireman's carry, flip over into a leg drop.
Beautiful leg drop. Beautiful.
So clean.
That was, top notch. I mean, Sebastian LeShawn retaining, proving that she is the top baddie.
There was another one Sebastian hit. It was I think for the finish, that one was just the like a 2 count. Sebastian hit a 180 springboard into a tornado DDT.
That move that she had posted. That move that she had posted a couple weeks ago. Yeah. It's crazy, dude. Like it just, like we said, this match totally lived up to all the hype that we projected it to have. Michelle says this match was so hard hitting, it was fantastic. It was their best showing, and I can't agree more. Like it was top notch. I can't wait to see what goes on now because of what happened afterwards.
100%.
After this match, I can't remember the 100% order, but we saw Ray Larson come out. We saw Rory Shields run out. And it ended with Pepper Pride running out and just absolutely decimating Sebastian LeShawn.
I think it was Pepper first. I think Pepper came out first, then the other two.
Yes.
But then
Pepper got back in.
I was very surprised by that. I was very much Sebastian standing strong, like, and Pepper came back and took her shot. Like, all the other women are out of here.
And she held that baddies title.
She held that title up, and then come to find out the motive. Pastor CeeLo walks out. And we've since seen a video from Pepper saying that she will be back and she will have someone in her corner as the camera kind of turns. And there is the good pastor, your viral visionary.
I don't know if you can call him a good pastor anymore.
I don't know if I can either.
Good anymore.
But man, we'll see what happens. Oh, so this one. All right.
This was a slobber knocker. I'm just gonna say it.
Bruh.
Sorry, Jim Ross.
This was top notch. This was a
wrestling.
Great match. Yeah, no, 100%. That's exactly what it was. Wrestling.
Yep.
And it worked. It was so good.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Cole, godfather of Mega Championship Wrestling. Lou Gotti, another one of the big names in Mega Championship Wrestling. One of the, Brandon's trainer. Michelle said, I knew these guys when they were babies. So they've been around in this business for years. Student against teacher, going one-on-one to, Lou Gotti said he was coming home. He wanted to prove that Mega Championship Wrestling, he could beat Chris Cole. This match was phenomenal. Getting to ref this match was awesome. From Chris Cole coming out, handing his kimono and his towel to his son and daughter at ringside was awesome.
Yeah, it felt like big match, definitely. Lou has a presence about him.
Michelle's correct. Lou is, the current trainer, head trainer. I believe owner. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. Down at Dallas Fort Worth though, and he's down there churning out. I follow his pages on Facebook, and he's got a big event coming up down there with all kinds of big names. So, he's not like he left Mega and decided to do nothing. He has very much made a name for himself, but I think he needed to get that chip off his shoulder. VIP Wrestling is the name of it, down in Texas, Dallas Fort Worth. And yeah, he's got the Queen's Gambit is coming up. There's a new event. See, now Michelle's gonna make me pull
it up. Thanks, Michelle. We love you, by the way. Thank you for always doing
the Queen's Gambit, Friday, January 31st, is down at the Haltom Theater in Haltom City, Texas. And on the cover, big, right on the front, Jordan Grace.
Oh, wow.
I know he's got Lady Frost, Nova Phoenix, Morgan Mercy, London Dior, Hudson Envy, Rochelle Chanel. Like, he's got names coming. So, I mean, in his own right, Lou Gotti has made a name for himself. So going against Chris Cole, he wanted to come in and pick up that win, something he has never been able to do. Unfortunately for Lou Gotti, home field advantage reigned supreme for Killer Chris Cole. Shining Wizard was the end all be all. He caught him with the Shining Wizard. He went for it earlier in the match, and Lou was able to duck it and then at the end there, he got him with a good knee, and then bam, Shining Wizard, and just came out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, Killer Chris Cole. And then last but most certainly not least, the mega title was on the line as Kalam was defending against the Suplex Shogun. I mean, what can we say about this one? This one, like, I'm going to use Vince's word. It's a JR word. This one was a hard-hitting slobber knocker, but these dudes was just back and forth.
Big man slapping meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A lot of meat.
100%.
Yep.
And it was all dependent on who was gonna,
Uh-oh.
Shit. Uh-oh.
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 Hell, Kalam busted out
what happened?
Scissors. He was luching it up a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, 100%. Kalam went for a little head scissors. Like, he was trying out tactics that we normally don't see from him to get this win over Shogun.
Right, because he can't exactly. I mean, he can, suplex and do some stuff to Shogun, but he's not going to be tossing around guys or manhandling Shogun like he has in the past on Turmoil and things like that. Like, this is a completely different competitor, and he has to bust out that stuff. And it's crazy to know Kalam has all this in his repertoire and doesn't even use it. Doesn't need to use it, but when he does, he can bust it out and. It's
like the old adage, if you've ever played sports, everybody always says you got to watch film on your opponents. If I'm playing football and I'm going against this team, I'm going to watch and see if they run the ball twice as much as they pass or yada, yada, yada. If Shogun had been watching film for the past 4 months,
right,
all he saw was Kalam just strikes, just beating people up. So Kalam pulling this bag out of his bag of tricks definitely –
right,
I think helped him retain his mega championship.
For sure.
I mean, he did finish the match with obviously the best forearm in the game and kind of knocked out the Suplex Shogun.
Yeah, right.
Kalam able to retain. Like we said, we do have new phone. Who this? January 25th, and we are back at the college. But now, let's talk about this message.
Yeah.
Piledriver exclusive.
We love Piledriver.
First match announcement for new phone. Who this?
Ooh.
The Baddies Championship will be on the line as Sebastian LaShawn defends against Pepper Pride.
Oh shit.
And Alexis Littlefoot.
Oh
wow.
Shit.
Okay.
Triple threat match for the Baddies Championship just announced right here on the Piledriver Podcast.
Game. Okay.
And I was wondering about Alexis Littlefoot because we hadn't seen her since Hey Jive Turkey, I want to say, where Kenvasion had her eye on Littlefoot. So we'll see if that has,
No, 100%, man. So that's a big announcement for Brandon Xavier. Make sure you get tickets. Again, like we say every time, you can get your tickets right here. You can call get on Mega Championship Wrestling on their Facebook. Get your tickets, front row tickets. Obviously, are still available right now. They won't last long. And if they do, it'll end up with like a weird number. So like they'll be like 3.
Right.
So get in and get your tickets. Bring your friends, bring your family. And like always, kids 8 and under will be free.
It was so awesome seeing all the families and kids there.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Santa Claus. Shout out to Santa Claus. Shout out to Santa Claus. It was nice. The referees, we took a picture. I wasn't able to round us all up as the PDP to get a picture with Santa. But if we're really serious, we can go to the mall and do that. I'll pay for it. But yeah, it was great. Santa was there, the kids taking pictures. It was awesome, dude. It was really cool. Great event. The turnout was great. At one point we had to put out more chairs.
Yes.
So
we were running out of chairs. We were stealing them from the backstage. We're like, sorry, boys.
It's always good to fill the big building like we did. Great match. Can't wait. Great show. Can't wait until next year. New phone. Who this? To see what kind of surprises are in store. Tony, what are you giving Night of Champions?
I think I'm giving it my first 5, man.
I'm also giving it a 5.
From
it was
top
great.
to bottom, it was so good, and I didn't even the whole card didn't really hit me of how good it was going to be of a night until I'm sitting down there like at the table. I'm like, this is gonna bang. This is gonna bang. This is gonna bang. Damn.
I apologize.
5 stars.
Let me just refresh here. Children 10 and under will be free.
Oh, cool.
Children 10 and under
Dang.
will be free. So 10 and under, bring the kids, man. We're having fun here at Mega Championship Wrestling, and we definitely want you to be a part of it. Let's get into a couple of these. I know we got some Neo Pro news coming out. Year-end news, so we are going to go over these. Their year-end awards at Neo Pro and see if we agreed with them and see if we voted, if you voted. I know I voted in this. I don't know if you did, Vince or Tony, but I know I did. So
I don't think I did.
At least see if my vote got what it is. 32% of the votes for Neo Pro debut of the year was at Set the Standard with Trey Lamar. I agree with that 110%, and I voted for that.
Maybe
I think I agree with most of these anyway. Yes.
Because he came in and him and Hayden Backlund put on a fucking show.
Yeah, I had never seen Trey Lamar before, and he was one of the guys that stuck out with me like first thing. Like that's
You're welcome. You're welcome, Storm. I can't wait to see you again.
Thank you.
Trey Lamar winning Neo Pro's debut of the year. Special guest of the year. I'm sure Vince agrees with this one. Even if he didn't vote for it, I'm sure he agrees with this one because he got a fucking hug from Tommy Dreamer. Special guest of the year, Tommy Dreamer at Set the Standard. It was really fucking cool to see Tommy Dreamer even just from the historical standpoint. Yeah. I will say that Neo Pro definitely took care of us in terms of the historical guys this year. We got Sandman and we got a lot of
I think we got almost everyone besides like I don't know.
We didn't get Sabu. We didn't get Sabu. He didn't show up.
Never showed up, damn it.
Sabu never showed up.
No, he never showed up.
And he just bailed.
Yep. So that sucked.
Big time.
Thank you, Jill. Jill said she had a great time. Jill, we hope to see you on January 25th at New Phone. Who this? Let's see the next one. And then the holy shit moment of the year was when the Sandman showed up at Neo Pro 2. Tony, you weren't here.
I missed this. Yeah.
Okay. So let me tell you, I don't even remember what match was going on or what the fuck was happening in the ring at the time.
It was Studio 86 versus Uncle Wilbur and Shane Douglas. And
That's right.
I think Cash Inc. wasn't involved yet.
Wow.
And the Metallica hit, bro.
Yeah.
And the place went ape shit. Oh, like he came out and climbed on a ladder, was drinking beers. He was drinking a beer like literally, like where we sit, Tony. He came up in the second row and jumped like behind us. And was pouring beer. Like it was cool. So Sandman winning the holy shit moment of the year. The Neo Pro event of the year was the last one that we just went to was Endgame. 61% of votes. I mean, we had cage matches, so that's why. Yeah, so that's why I assume that one won. I mean, I can't remember. I believe I probably voted for that one. It was either that one or the one, where we did the women's championship. Tag team of the year, DD Trash. Sadly, Ronnie is still out with his torn ACL and meniscus, but winning the. When there had been, other tag teams like Canton's Finest, you get Wilbur and Dontavio. You get Studio 86, who, in my opinion, probably should have won this, but then,
I was
they
gonna
didn't
say,
get the
they
fan
beat out
vote.
some-
They didn't get the fan vote here. They're not nice guys.
Gotcha.
Congrats to DD Trash for winning NeoPro's Tag Team of the Year and NeoPro's Female Wrestler of the Year with almost half the votes going to Megan Myers, the first NeoPro Women's Wrestling Champion. So congrats to her.
That's deserved.
I agree with that. And look, I'm going to say this right now. It says 22% of votes. I call bullshit on that. Like there was any other choice. Your Male Wrestler of the Year, the Ultra Star Ashton Day, and that would not be the only award he took home. He also got the Match of the Year in the steel cage. We all got to see it. Was awesome. There was a firecracker spot, and the best part about it was that Patrick Hayes cried.
Yep.
So that was top notch. So it's just, great awards. I agree with all of them. I'm not, mad. I can't remember the like other nominees, I guess. But kudos to NeoPro for having a very successful year once again. I can't wait to see you guys in January.
Absolutely.
Better not be, as long as it ain't on the 25th. And last but most certainly not least, boys, I want to talk about RSW this upcoming weekend. Oh, shit. Hold on.
By the way, I didn't get a chance to do it, but
am I not allowed?
Champions are 5-2.
I was gonna say, did you give your? Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, I said 5-2. I said 5-2. When you said 5, I was like, I'm giving it a 5-2.
I didn't say 5. I didn't even get a vote, but it's okay.
Sorry, Vince. What do you got? My bad.
No, I gave it a 5. I was just
I thought you said 5. You son of a bitch.
No.
You know what? That's on tomorrow. Man. I'll see you at the gym.
That's right, baby.
There's no ring up.
Hey, we don't care,
dude. Street match, man.
Tony wasn't. I don't think Tony was there for that. Tony, were you there when they had me and Vince wrestling, like shoot wrestling?
No, Tony had just left. Or no, yeah, you were.
No, I was up in the up top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
me and Vince had some fun.
Yep.
I watched Tony pile drive his son into the sidewalk over the weekend. That was
on the concrete, bro.
On the concrete.
Oh, I beat the hell out of your kid and Ashton's kid, Leon. I was just beating kids up after the show. Like I pile drove Leon like 15 times. I picked up Finn. I gave him a little body slam. I think I vertical suplexed him.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun. I was having fun with the kids after the show. We are going this week. I believe Vince is coming with me, actually. Vince, we're going? Yep. You're coming? Yep, yeah. Going. So me and Vince will come. Tony, I don't know what you're doing on Saturday, but if you ain't got nothing going on, you can meet us and you can ride with us.
I'll have to look.
Gang.
So let us, but we're going down. Me and Vince and I will be traveling down to, I believe it's in Clarksburg again. Nope. Harris. Yeah, Clarksburg, West Virginia. It's at the Harrison County. That's what it is. It's at the Harrison County Parks and Rec Center, but it's in Clarksburg, West Virginia.
Gotcha.
We will be traveling down for RSW's.
I might be free.
Grinch-a-mania.
Grinch-a-mania.
So originally it was called something else, and apparently we're not allowed to call it anymore. Bullshit.
What the hell?
I'm not 100% sure. I just know that I was sent an updated graphic and it says Grinch-a-mania. So, this Saturday, 6 p.m. on Facebook Live, RSW will be doing their end of the year awards. They also did, so they will be doing theirs live on Facebook. And you get pre-show matches and you get to hear from. That makes sense now. Context clues. You get to hear from a couple people. Let's see, bonus matches. Hear from RSW Boogeyman, Theo Strong. So Theo Strong in the building. Every champion has to watch their ass. The graphic was put up that every champion will be in the building. Matthew Taylor, Ashton Day. Who else is there? Let's see here. What we got? I got the whole card right here, but it's right here. Yeah, Logan Taylor, Ashton Day. It's Matt Connor. That's right. And then there's somebody has, Tim, if you're watching the show, I don't know who this is. There's a guy with an RSW Heritage Championship. I don't think I've ever seen this belt.
Huh.
All right.
Huh.
I have no idea who that is. I'm going to ask Tim right now. But anyways, we have a nice card set up for this weekend. There's some people, all right, on this card, boys, that you are very familiar with, and there's some matches. So I'm just going to start at the top here. We got us a tag team match. My two dads versus Paulie Kilpis and cousin Cody.
Oh, okay.
Cody Gray.
Yep.
Come to find out, he's the long-lost cousin of Paulie Kilpis.
I can see it.
Yep.
So, that's going to be a good
two
tag
dads.
team
I
match.
never
You know,
heard
I
that.
can't. They wrestled this past event. They fought. First winner was, Benny Conley is the one holding the Heritage Championship. And the first winner was Chase Winters at Mulberry's. Okay. This next match, okay. So I'm a little worried for our friend here. Gen Z is a wrestler down here. I've heard of him. I've seen him a couple times at RSW. Let me tell you, boys, this man has a nasty pile driver. All right? It's a nasty package pile driver. It's really pretty. Really pretty. This weekend, he will be going one-on-one with the Southern Sinner, Colt Johnson.
Hell yeah.
So I'm a little worried for my friend, Mr. Colt Johnson, because you catch that pile driver, it's going to be
Game over.
game
Night,
over
night.
for you. Last time that I went down to RSW, I got to see Chris Onyx take on Pastor CeeLo.
Cool.
Come to find out, this is a 3-match series.
Oh,
Chris
nice.
Onyx holds the first victory. So this is match 2 out of the 3-match series.
That's kind of awesome.
I'm really excited about this. End of the year, they've been killing it with these all the time. The fire-ass 4-way matches. But this one holds a lot more weight. The fire-ass 4-way to crown a new RSW Women's Champion.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Colby Max versus Peg Asa versus Lexus Sin versus Ava Brooks.
Okay.
All right.
So I can't wait to go into this one and see who comes out on top as the new RSW Women's Champion. If this belt looks anything like the rest of their belts, it's amazing. It's pretty.
Right.
They do some belts.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have
Another match. This one I'm really excited about. This one's going to be a hard hitter, boys. We all know Anthony Rucker. He goes hard. The kid's real good. He's had an ongoing feud with Tyler Jacks for a while. They were tag team champions at one point. Now they are bitter and mortal enemies. Tyler Jacks going one-on-one with Anthony Rucker in a loser leaves RSW match to end the year.
Sure.
We have a tag team match as Saturday Night Special, them the boys, going up against Misery Inc., who last time it had, showed up. They couldn't defeat the Golden Boys for the tag team championships. So it looks like they got to go back and, beat some more people, kind of win it up.
Right.
Lost. So
Applebee's
Saturday Night Special.
That's sick.
Yeah, I love them. I love Saturday Night Special. Them boys are nasty. Violet Vance Desmond will be going one-on-one with Victor Benjamin. Now, I know I'm very familiar with Vance Desmond. This last week in Buchanan at the K Lounge, he, kind of DVD'd Marcus Twist on a bundle of light tubes. It was a lot. It was a lot.
I saw that.
But Victor Benjamin. Okay, so Tony, have you ever seen like a profile, or not a profile picture, but like a promo pic of a wrestler, and you're just like, holy shit.
Right.
That's what this dude looks like. He looks like
Victor Benjamin.
Yes. He's, his muscles got muscles, dog. Like, he looks huge. So I've never seen him wrestle, but I've seen Vance Desmond wrestle, and Vance can hang with anybody. We got Kryzak going against Dominic Dallas Starr. I've seen Kryzak a bunch of times. He's real good. Very technical, very methodical. Great wrestler. So that should be a... What's up?
The Victor Benjamin, he's got a tattoo across his chest?
Yep.
Oh, my God, bro. This dude looks ridiculous.
Huge.
Holy shit. He's
exactly.
He's like a bare knuckle
he looks like an MMA fighter. So,
yeah,
we'll see how that goes.
Someone's going to die.
The Golden Boys will be putting... Not Vance Desmond, I don't think. Vance Desmond, like I said, can hold his own.
Yeah, I don't call him Violent Vance Desmond for no reason. Yeah.
The Golden Boys will be defending their tag team titles against the Unappreciated.
Oh, okay. That'll be cool.
And then, obviously, it says, what's next for the champions of RSW? I believe they will all be in the building. And we will find out what 2025 holds as the next show coming up is called Reset.
Okay.
I don't have the date off the top of my head. I'm gonna look it up real quick. But RSW Reset,
something like that.
January 11th. January 11th, RSW presents Reset, and then I believe January 18th, they will be back here in Parma, Ohio. For Parma, oh no, is it Parma? No, this is King versus God. Is it called Parmageddon?
I think it's Parmageddon 2.
Is it Parmageddon?
Yeah, Parmageddon 2, which is a great name, by the way.
That is really
great. So, yeah, we came up with that one. That was a good one.
So good.
Parmageddon 2, where the main event will be the King versus the God.
Can't wait.
So we can only hope. Make sure you tune in next. And we will do a recap.
Oh.
Tim said we will start the show at 7 p.m. with all the champions in the ring.
Ooh.
So, Vince, I'll get with you. You come out and watch a little softball beforehand, and we'll just right from there.
Sounds good.
So, we should be on time. Tim, we should be there ready to go. We'll probably be there before 6.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, that's all we got for tonight, but I do want to say next week we will be doing our wrap-up show. It'll be year-end wrap-up. We kind of I want to go over kind of the best moments that we've had in the year, best moments, best matches we've seen, everything. So, we'll kind of wrap up it on a good note, and we will be going over RSW in full detail, letting everybody know what happened down in Clarksburg, West Virginia.
Should be a good time.
Hell yeah.
So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for in the chat, hanging out with us. Don't forget, your first match was announced here tonight for Mega Championship Wrestling New Phone Who Dis. Triple threat match for the Baddies Championship. Sebastian LaShawn versus Pepper Pride versus Alexis Littlefoot.
That'd be awesome.
Get with us this weekend. I'm pretty sure we're going to try to go live while we're down in West Virginia. So if we can do that, we will be doing that. And then hopefully we'll see you all this weekend. And if not, we will see you next Sunday right here. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.
Later.